Good evening. So the time is, according to my phone, 7:54. Welcome to the channel. My name is Mimi. Hello, Ghosty. Hold on. I've blue tacked the camera so it doesn't fall over. So hopefully, hi. Hopefully it won't fall down this time. We will see. Right. So kettle's on. I didn't get a spoon again. How's you doing? Hello. And you'll shoot me because she'll go, what time was you going on? I did say 8 o'clock, didn't I? You got your coffee? Awesome. Just getting my cuppa. Just waiting for the kettle to boil. It is really hot in here. Can you just have a listen? Let me know if this is too loud. Can you still hear me over that? Yeah? Brilliant. Thank you very much. I just needed to make sure because it's my fan. Because it is really, really hot out here at the minute. Sorry, just sorting my tea out. Wait, might need to change that water in there. But if you can hear me over that, that's fine. I can leave it on for a bit longer. Oh, have you? Okie dokie. I know. It has gone really hot all of a sudden, hasn't it? I don't know, it's weird. That fan's like just right at the minute. It's all strange. No, it's not just you. It is hot. Sorry, keeping my slippers off. Put them over there. What are we saying? Did you not read the title? Do you just come in and not read the title? What are you like? I don't know. I've got fabric. Yep. So you would know. She's going to put nope. Because you're silly. That's why. Oh, you didn't read the title? Ah, well. You kind of need to read the title, don't you? Nana. Big Nana. So this week's been a lot better. Seem to have perked up a bit this week, which is good. Getting back to myself again. So yeah, it's not been too bad this week at all. Get back to my silly self, eh? Mm. Janana. Is that clicked off or on? I don't know. Do you know what? If I just unplug it, I can't remember what's on or off. I'm guessing that's just clicked off itself. So it does click off. Oh well, never mind. Whoa. No more accidents, please. I was up in the bathroom. Is it? Shouldn't be. And I went to put my clip in my hair, and as I pulled the top of it, it pinged. One of the springs pinged off, nearly broke the window. So I'm thinking, great, that's the last thing we need to happen. And then I just nearly spilt boiling hot water everywhere. It's going to be a good night, isn't it? Oh dear. Only me. Oh, it's not buffering there. Oh, okay. Cool. That's good. That is quite annoying, though. That noise in my ear roll is quite annoying. Right, there we go. Angela! Hello! I have to put that on top of that pot for a minute. Yeah, I know. Don't worry, I will. It's all good. Got my bottle of water. Got my fridge. So I'm okay. It goes in my fridge. Make sure that door's shut properly though, that would help. Right, move that off the fabric, you silly moo. There we go. Yeah, see the door's open a little bit. Right, I'm going to move that fabric out of the way for a second because you're not seeing it yet. So, has everyone had a good week? Oh, wait, it's all... Oh, God, yeah, you wasn't here last week, was you? Yeah. I will have to send you the pictures, Ange, of changing it all round. Hello, Scots. Yep. Swapped it all round because I had so much trouble cutting them trousers, didn't I? So hubby's made me, his words, not mine, a hard up table, which is what you're sitting on, but you're on like the top drawer of one of those drawer towers, so that's why you're up higher. Yes, got me new chair to help me back out. So I've now got my sewing table here, my hard up table there, and the long table here, so that I can do my cutting. Yeah, it's all good. And he made it, I would say he made it all by himself, but it wasn't all by himself. He did have a little bit of help from me and Gunner running underneath it. And sort of when the shed was all cleared out, because once it's cleared out, it looks huge in here. But when the shed was all cleared out, of course, Gunner brought his ball in, brought his toy in. Once it was all hoovered, and he just laid on the floor and just enjoyed it because he's a Wally. You know what he's like. He's terrible. Right, I'll have this with you while we're waiting for the others to pop in. Got herself a booster for the chair as she was sitting. Yeah, I got my cushion on the chair because it was down too low. Because I'm short. I'm not fast. I'm short. I'm not quite a little person, but I'm short. I don't mind admitting that I'm short. Hey, good things come in small packages. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, that was hot. We'll let that cool down a little bit, I think. Expensive. No, not expensive at all. Just, I don't know. Amen to that. See, I give up. Oh, Nelly, what's the matter? Hello. If Nettie comes in, I don't mind being unmod. Thank you very much, my dear. You've been a great mod, you really have. Nelly, what's up? You know I hate it when you say that about yourself, because you're not. So you've been out for a ride today, Scott? I was just saying actually before everyone came in, better week this week. Getting back to myself again. My silly self again. Yep. Didn't expect any other response apart from yep. What's up, Nelly? Not allowed to be anything wrong. See, look, even done my hair different for you today. The sun was spot on, lovely weather. Do you know what? It's been beautiful here today. And saw the clouds earlier. She tried to show me that she had no clouds, but it just went all fuzzy, and I'm like, I can't see it anyway. But it has got hot. I've had to get my fan out because it's warm in here, as you all know. So yeah, here's some happy crayons. No, someone scratched my table. I bet it was that gunner. All right, so I still do have a noisy chair. Just typical. So I popped out during the week and got a couple of really nice bits. I've been looking at pocket money items again. Wherever I look, I've been checking for pocket money items, right? All they have at the moment is, oh my god, what have I done? I must be blocked as I couldn't type, then realised I wasn't logged into Google. Oh, Nelly. You should know that you would never be blocked, you big nana. A male turned up, a mate, sorry, turned up on his Triumph Rocket 3. Wow. Make sure you got live chat on. Yet I've done it. So yeah, we popped out during the week. The only pocket money items that I'm seeing, right, are rock painting or diamond painting. That's literally it. That's all I've seen. And I'm sure you lot don't want to sit here and watch me do like a 4-year-old's rock painting. So yes, unfortunately, I think pocket money items might be off the books for this year. It's crazy, really is crazy. But I did get a couple of good bits. Hey, Columbia fan, how are you? Thank you for popping in. Do it, do it, do it. I am not doing rock painting. Don't mind diamond painting, but I'm not doing rock painting. Little lady could probably do that better than me anyway. I mean, she done it when she was like 2, 3. So, you know, no. Welcome to the channel. And what? You mean clan or cult? So yeah, I bought these, right? They're called self-adhesive faux leather. I'm not normally too keen on tiger print, animal print, you know. Who's a cupcake? Oh, Jerry Boy. Oh, thank you, Jerry Boy. But these are self-adhesive. So when I'm sewing, the seams on the inside, if they're going to be seen, say like I make a bag and you can open the bag and you can see the seams on the inside, these go on the seams and then I can stitch down it to make sure that like the seams don't fray and they're not seen. So they were only £1 each in the range. So I've bought a couple of them just to test them, see how they are. No, but I would pay for you to put the rocks through someone's window. You wouldn't have to pay me, trust me, I'd do it for the fun of it. That's not it, but that's all right, because then I can show you this. This is a roll, okay? Look how much is on that roll. You see that? And it is like a velvety, grey, goldy fabric. Okay, that whole roll was £4.99. I've got fly in here, I'm going to bat it in a minute. From the range as well. So it's like velvety type. They had grey and like a rose goldy colour. I was aiming for the grey, but I think I picked up the rose gold. But that's fine. Looks like cardboard on the back, but it's not. But yeah, £4.99 for that big roll. So that was pretty good. And if it's decent, I'll be going back and getting some more. I was going to Amazon these to see if they had any plain ones. But I thought for trying out £1 at a time, that's not bad, is it? So they is up on my shelf for now until I need them. But do you know what? I do need the loo before we start. Neddy! Was catching up with programs and forgot the time. That's okay. Are you still on holiday? If you're still on holiday, what are you doing here, love? Oh no, you're back. Well, what I've done is I left Kirsty as mod because Ange took last week off. So Kirsty was mod last week. And then obviously because we knew you was away for this week, I left Kirsty as mod because I didn't think you'd be back. I thought you'd still be resting. Did you have a good holiday though? I hope you did. Linking up tomorrow. Wow. Right, so I've just got to pop to the loo. You know what I'm like. Oh, sorry, Bastia. You know what I'm like. So I will mute this just for a second. I'll let you chat amongst yourself and I'll be back. Boom. How's we doing? Thank you. Right, so sorry, I've got to turn that fan on for a little bit. Can you all hear me okay? Oh, Kirsty, you've been such a diamond. You really have. Thank you so much for that. There you go. We good? Stop it, you. Excuse me. Right, so during the week, Kirsty, she done amazing. She really did do amazing. During the week, this was made for a special someone that's going to be sent out this week. So it's Mickey. We've got a nice plain white strap, adjustable, of course. Whoop. Adjustable strap. We've got black and white Mickey on the inside. Shh. I'm not saying who it's for. I'm just saying it's for someone special. That's all. So yeah, that was made. Kirsty, stay modding for K so is it? Well, if you fall asleep, I'll mod her back. Okay. If you don't type anymore, then I'll mod her back. So yeah, that's the only thing that was made this week. But it's good because there's been a few things happening, so I've concentrated on them, not had to worry about coming out here for the whole week. So yeah, it's good. It's good. And like I said, getting back to myself again. The pineapple bag. Oh, you mean the watermelon that little lady wants to make? Yeah, she's getting the motivation for that. I know. I might just make it. I'm not sure yet. But as it says in the title, my sewing machine cover was falling apart. My the one that comes with the sewing machine, it's just like a really thin cloth. Um, so I decided, I've mentioned it a few times, and I've wanted to make a new one. So I thought, why not? It's ripped at the back here. Ignore that, I've taken it apart. That's it. It's ripped at that side. It's got holes in it. It just, it's just a piece of cloth. I can add the singer back on myself, luckily. Do you know what? I've got a big blue, try saying that when you're drunk, big blue brother bag that my embroidery machine goes in. But just the main part of the embroidery machine, the carriage that does all actually moves about, I had a bag made for me before I knew how to make them. It's like Beauty and the Beast on the outside. It's like a record bag where the top flips over for the carriage. And I brought the brother bag. I can't even say that for the unit itself because they've all just got like these cloth covers or the plastic one for the embroidery machine. So eventually, I want to get around to doing a cover for each. But I thought I'll start with this one because this is the one I use most of the time. What's that? Pineapple does not belong on pizza. I don't. No, pepperoni for me. Stay away from the pineapple. Hubby loves pineapple on his pizza, but I don't. So yeah, I've cut it open. So all I'm going to do is just literally lay that down on my fabric. I'm going to leave a bit more either side because this fits really snug and tight. And I want the new one to be a little bit loose so that I can put the cables on the inside and, um, give it a bit more space. So I've chosen Peekaboo, we can see you. I can see you too. Who are you peekabooing at? I was saving this to make a hoodie out of it, but then I cut pieces off and I used pieces for other projects, and I thought, nah, because it ain't big enough now. Waited by a babbling brook, waiting for it. I need to move. Oh, I bet it was beautiful though. The photos looked gorgeous. But yeah, it's got grey stars on one side, and on the other side, it's like a fleecy fabric. So I thought, I'm terrible in the winter. I have to come and put blankets over my machines. That might sound silly, might sound a bit daft to some people, but if the condensation gets in here and it gets inside the machines, they're buggered. So I put the cover over them and I put blankets over them just to stop the moisture from getting inside. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. Don't care if it's right or wrong. So I thought this would be perfect. Scarf and fingerless mittens for that. Oh, what this? Blankets needed for machines. Well, yeah, they're my babies. Apart from my big baby in the house, these are my babies. I don't care. Oh, Nelly, I've still got that tickle in my throat. Really weird. So, yeah, all I'm going to do is lay this down on top of the fabric. Very expensive babies. Yeah, but then so is she. Oh, am I going a bit slow? Ooh, I didn't like that. That mouse out of the way. Is that going a bit slow or is it just me? Are we all still there? A bit delayed, me bad. Okay. I don't know why. It was fine last week, wasn't it? It's just stupid. Right, I'll wait till this catches up. Did you get a shelf for your lappy then? No, but you're sitting on. Oh, did it? That's better. It's caught up with me now. You know the plastic drawers that you get? Because I've moved the shed around, the ones that were over here would only fit under this table if I took the top one off. So I took the top one off, and hubby said, well, why don't you use it as somewhere to put your laptop on the yard up table? So you're sitting on the top drawer of, it's described as a 4-drawer tower. That's what it's got written on it. So yeah, that's what you're sitting on top of. And it didn't cost nothing. Went to B&Q and I got a piece of, what's it, 4mm MDF, um, 2 legs, because we already had wood here, but the legs weren't actually legs. They were, you know, the wooden slats that go when they stack them up on pallets. Sometimes they put wooden slats in to separate them a little bit. 2 of them. Of course, they're not barcoded, are they? So yeah, we didn't have to pay for them. We did check at the till, but because they're not barcoded, they can't sell something that hasn't got a barcode on it. So we got 2 legs for nothing, and there's 2 other legs that were sitting just out there for a different project. We've still got enough for the other project, but yeah. And voila, hubby's hard up table. It was like £12 something for the MDF, so it wasn't bad at all. And I think we had to chop off about that much at the side. Yeah, it was only about that much ish. That's just it. They were sitting on top of the pallet where we was looking at the legs. And I said to hubby, I said, well, let's try these because they're like perfect height. Took them over to the till and we didn't realise, but they were the inserts to separate the wood on the pallets. Not barcoded, they can't charge us. So yeah, got 2 legs for free. Thank you very much, B&Q. Right, so what I'm going to do is I've got to move this fan out of the way because is going to be right in the way for me cutting. So I will put it up there on top of the fridge for a minute. I will move the bottle bag, put that there. We do have another spider cohabiting up there, but he's in like a little cocoon at the minute. He's hiding. Right, I'm going to turn you that way. Okay, so if you might feel a bit seasick, close your eyes. And like I said last week, the good thing about moving the shed round is that I'm not stressing about what you guys see now, because it don't really matter. You can keep the spider. I knew one of you'd say it. God, that tickle in my throat. Can't have been that ice cream, Nelly. Must have been something else. Don't know. So, as you can see, I've now got a lot more space. That's just the Kindle with the music on over there. Shall I move my ashtray, shall I? So you ain't got a view of the ashtray. That'd be better, wouldn't it, eh? I've got a lot more space to do cutting and measuring, and yeah, it's brilliant. So all I've done, as you can see, is just laid this on top. I'm going to leave a little bit more space either side, and I'm just going to draw around it. Oh, hot. So I'm using my ruler to hold this down. Look at that view. Isn't that better or what? What do you reckon? Is that so much better? At least now you've got a longer view of what I'm doing. That's just so good. I like it. Paramedics on standby in case Mimi goes for the scissors. Yeah, brilliant. Good thinking, Nettie Batgirl, for having it up higher. Nice one. Right, so all I'm doing is I'm adding, I think, maybe half an inch to give me that little bit, so it's not so snug around the edges. I have my uses. So yeah, about half an inch onto the end, like the sides of the sewing machine case. And I'm obviously marking it on the inside of the fabric so it can't be seen once it's all sewn together. So I've made that mark there. Yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it an extra probably inch at the back so that I can then fold it over to that line to give myself a hemline. Okay. Why has it gone muggy again? I really don't get it. I wish it'd stop and make its mind up. I think the only thing I need now is a longer cutting mat, one that goes right the way along. I put a sweater dress on before as I was cool, went shopping, lost about 4 stone. Oh, Scott, you going to pay for it? That would be so nice. I wonder if I can. Oh, yeah, I can. It's got one of them cut off switches underneath it. So as soon as you lift it up, it's like if it falls over, so it doesn't cause a fire and burn out, it's got a cut off switch on it. So, but I didn't realise. You might hear that noise a little bit louder though, because it's on top of the fridge. So it might be a little bit louder for you. There we go. Hi, Angel. You can get a small aircon unit plug in and put ice water in it. Oh, okay. Hmm. Sounds like a good idea, actually. Kirsty has some. Oh, right. So I need to keep this hole in the centre. I am going to make it a little bit smaller though, because I mean, this is supposed to be a dust cover, but of course, dust still gets in. So I'm going to make this a little bit smaller. Because just as long as I can get the handle for it, it's fine. Go. Right, so let's go along the bottom. That doesn't really need much added to it, luckily, because it already comes down quite far. So I'm going to mark that one there, and then I'm going to go down to here and mark this one. Go, and then I'm going to move it all up. Make sure it's where it should be. Right, and then I'm going to do the same, 1/2 inch added. Oh, you got to tell them. You got to tell them. Right, last little side. Where do we go? What do we do? I see beauty in baby, all the time I stay alone. I'm a little standing. There we go. So now all that's left is to cut it. Da, 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 da. Yeah. Toss that down there. Yeah. So I'm doing another 1/2 inch outside the line that I've just drawn, just to give me, like I said, a bit of space to do the hemming. We all okay? That didn't fold too good, did it? Yeah, I think I need some new mats. or one long new mat. I can use that for something else. I love that fabric. I think it's gorgeous. Really, really nice. What? Oh. Sitting there thinking, huh? Am I messaging? And then I realised what you were saying. Right, so this centre gap, what I'm doing is I'm cutting one long line through the middle. Can you even see that? And then to go out to the corners, I'm cutting like a triangle at each corner so that I can then fold that over, stitch that on, and do the same with the long strips and the triangle at this side. Rather than just cutting it out, it's going to need something to stabilize it so it doesn't fray, and then doesn't get ruined. So we're doing a long line down the center and a little triangle at each end. Okay, and then we've got to chop this one. So I'm going to chop down the bottom as well, because this has got the fold of the end of the roll. So I'm just going to take that off just so that it's not too thick under the machine. So there we go. I'll turn it that side so you can actually see it. Thank you, Gunnies, for sharing your hairs. So yeah, can you see the gap in the middle? So we've got a line and then two triangles at the end. So now all we've got to do is clip it. Oh, I can't see it from here, cursed. I honestly think this one is going to be worse at making a new one for than this one, because this is sort of like straightforward, isn't it? It's just, I don't know, I've just got a feeling that one's going to be more awkward. But you know what I'm like, I do like a good challenge sometimes. Oh, crappers. Right, so I'm gonna, the corners, rather than folding it over that way and then top, I'm going to cut down to the line that I've marked, and that way it's not going to be as thick, like I said, going under the machine, and it won't either bust my machine or bust me needle again. Yeah, so I've chopped that corner off. Oh God, why don't you just say it? Oh dear, what are you like? I don't know. Profile picture, and right, I've got a bobbin in here that's going a bit AWOL on me, so I'm going to get that out first before I pull any more clips out. As our netty dropped off, bless her. Right, I've got to leave that. Aha, you silly person, you nearly did it. Nearly. Very nearly did it. Right, yeah. So I'll show you that bit in a minute. Nearly done it. I was this close to chopping off what I needed. Are you still there? Okay. Yeah, I was this close. I nearly cut off what I needed there till I realised, no, don't do it. Because once I've hemmed all the way around the edges, them parts need to be folded and put together. Yeah, the brain, I know, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking my brain hurts just reading it. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Right, so I've hemmed all the way around the sides. Okay, clipped it all round, made sure it's all semi-straight. You know what I'm like. And the side bits, these parts here are nearly chopped off, but they need to be sewn together. So it needs to be folded inside out and then stitched down this line here and then stitched across this line here. So that was pretty close then. I'm glad I didn't do it. That would have been pretty silly of me, really, wouldn't it? The paint stripper didn't work. Really? All right, we're going to be sewing in a minute, so I'm going to turn you around this way. Right, now, are you okay sitting up there? Or do you want me to bring the camera over to this side so that you can see what I'm doing? It's up to you. I'm going to bring that fan down again. What would you like to do? Have a little break. Have a chat with you. Hey, don't jinx me, Scott. I see ya. No jinxing allowed. I can't believe how hot it is. I really can't. Let me look at Wilco's. They're going into. Yeah, I was going to say actually, be very careful of links like Facebook links that say Wilco's 90% off. They're all scams. So just be really careful what you click on. If it's the Wilco's website, then yeah, definitely. But if it's anything else to do with Wilco's or it looks like it's to do with Wilco's, don't click on it. There's been a lot of scams going about that. I saw a post the other day. The other day, no, it was today. Earlier on, that there's a lot of scamming websites coming out. I don't click on links. Yeah, no, I'm glad you don't. Honestly, because there's a lot of them. Sarah! Right, I'll have this and then we'll get stitching it. And you just got to cross your fingers that it actually fits. Because you know me. Now Scott's has just jinxed me as well. Oh, Vanessa, hello. Sorry, I didn't see you there. Yeah, Scott's has just jinxed me. So it'd be his fault if I do bugger it up tonight. They do, Nelly. They're just. Jerry Boy said on a couple of nights ago, how do they sleep at night? You know, I don't know. Don't know how they sleep at night. Keep losing chat. Let me go back in and out. Okay. Do that. I see you on here. You sent me a message on there for. mm. Sorry, I nearly choked on my tea then. Scott's called himself an angel. Really? Does it come back now? Is that what I've got? A 20-minute message? I must be learning from you. We're getting as bad as each other now. I know. She's terrible. She really is terrible. Never let her message you. I forgot to put the word hell in that comment. What? Oh, hell no. Or a hell angel. Yeah, more like a hell's angel. Apart from my back. Well, it took them for so long. Now they're not working. Yeah. Who wants me number? I'm getting rid of her. I do know what you're like when you're tidying. But that's all right. I don't mind because I just carry on tidying while I'm listening to it. That bloody ferret sounds like a herd of elephants up there. Oh, bless. What, just one ferret? I'll swap you for Gunner. He's my little fat man, but I love him to bits. Okay, yep, I see why you did that. I completely understand. Can we not bring it onto the channel, please, my lovely Vanessa? That'd be great, thank you. And I'm tidying and she's drunk. Which, to be fair, let's clear it up. It hasn't been that often. If I went back to the caravan, would anyone notice? Nah, go on. I would like to keep it off the channel, if that's possible. It's gone a bit slow again, isn't it? I'll wait till it comes back. No one pressed the wrong button, Kirst. It's just a subject that we don't want on the channel. I would like it to stay private if possible. Right, I've come back again to you now. It's caught up with me. I'm sitting here going like this and then it's going really slow motion. It's mine. You know, Vanessa's more than welcome to come back in if she wants to. Not for this channel. No, it's not for this channel. You're right, but that's not down to you, Ange. Like I say, Vanessa's more than welcome back. I would just like to keep that private. Right, so would you like the camera to stay there or would you like it over here so you can see what I'm stitching? I mean, I pressed the wrong button for weather. Oh, not me. I didn't do it. No, you're right, Nay. Tell me now or forever hold your peace. Let's move along. Yep. I just need to know where you want the camera. That's all. That's such a clear picture. Tell me. Where do you want to sit? So I'm just sitting here dancing, waiting for you. What it was before. I was going to say put it off then. Oh, Scott's is out. Other side so we can see the stitching. No problem. Okie dokie. I will get my iron box. Spideys, go away. Yeah, clear off. Back in your hole. If anyone needs any patterns, I'm getting rid of them too. So if anyone would like any, drop me an email or a message if you've got me on message and they're to be gone, because there's not. Right, I'm moving ya. Stay still. Come here, camera. How's that? We all need help. We're past help. Way past help. Awesome. What's wrong, Nettie? Firstly, I need more than a bit of help right now. She crazy. Right, I'm going to put that. Talk properly, Mimi. That's nice. See, I like it here because you can actually do it now rather than having to sit way far away. Right, I'm going to leave it on straight stitch. Actually, I've got to change that white thread because there's hardly any left of it. So let me just find another one. 1 second. What's that in there for? That's me tossing things everywhere and not realising where I'm putting them. That is. Yep, we have to use a new one. Okie dokie. See you later. Oh, sorry. Butt image. Yeah, probably Kirsty. She didn't want to come home, bless her. So these are the ones that I've ordered off of Amazon. It was 5 white, 5 black. And they're really, really good. These can be used for the embroidery machine or the sewing machine. I will listen to your 20-minute message when I get 20 minutes. So yeah, these are really, really good. And you ain't got to go searching for the top of the thread, and that's like really like silky. I don't know, you can't even see that. But yeah, it's all good. Right, so let me just change that top thread because otherwise I'll be playing chicken with it because there ain't that much left. I don't know if you can see that. Not much left. See you later, alligator. Right, so that's the third thing tonight. So hopefully that's it, yeah? Nearly breaking a window. I forgot what the second thing was. But yeah, and then dropping that. So hopefully that's the third thing tonight, and that's me all done. Let's keep our fingers crossed, shall we? This feels quite thin, actually. So I don't know. Oh, don't get cold. Oh, see you. If you come in my machine, you best behave yourself. Right? Telling you now. Yeah, this feels quite thin, quite silky. So we'll see how it goes. solid gold will stay indoors or outdoors. I do in my bedroom back. When you have animals, you tend to lose your personal space, don't you? Right, there we go. So that's the top thread sorted. Don't fancy playing chicken with it tonight? Right, so I've left it on a straight stitch and I'm just going to stitch close to the edge, and if I need to chop some more of this off, I will do. You sound like a robot. Oh dear. I'm not, honest. Oh, sorry. I'm moving you about now. You might get knocked by the fabric, I don't know. Right, foot pedal. Right, ready? Another week or so, and woohoo! Right, let's go. See how this goes, shall we? Are you rocking? No, not tonight. But thank you for checking. Oh, sorry. Go round there. Right, hopefully you won't get knocked or anything now. Sorry. Oh, how nice and quiet is that, eh? I see the camera moving backwards and forwards though. Are you in bed, Kirsty? Is it because the camera's moving? Check that I've folded that over properly. There we go. Right, we'll turn it round and we'll go down the other side without knocking the camera again. It's because the camera's moving. Oh, bummer. Ooh, nice. I don't know what to do, mate, because the thing is, the whole table moves when the machine moves. So I don't know, mate. I'm sorry. If I move you back there, I'll put you there. We'll see how we go there, okay? Sorry, lovely. Right, I'm going to go again. Let me know how it goes, all right? But yeah, get some water. Oh, it's not moving that much, actually. Yeah, no, it's not fine. If the camera movement's making you feel funny, it's not fine. But it doesn't. I've just looked up while stitching. It doesn't seem to be moving that much anymore. So hopefully, we should be okay. Yeah. Whoops. She would eat him. Bless her. Awesome. I'm glad. Well, not that she'd eat them, but I'm glad the camera's better back there. At least now I know where to put it when I move the camera again. Okay. Stick it in. Right, so I'm going to stop at that point because what are you? Oh, this has all got caught up and I've not even realised. The side parts are going to be connected a different way. Okay, so we've gone around this side and now we've just got the other side to do. Okay. Alright, just covered you up there for a sec. Yeah, I said this felt thin, didn't I? What it's doing is there's the stopper for the machine, for the thread. So it's getting caught in between the thread and the stopper. And pulling. That was the word I was looking for, sorry. So I'm just going to tighten that again. Don't do it. Right, okay, so we're going to do the other side. Oh, let me just get rid of that. See, gorgeous monkey, that one. You can't really see with it being right back there though, can you? What's that? Mummy's doing something with a sock in the bath. That must be it. I thought you meant cover her in the oats. Go slowly, you silly monkey. There we go. Oh, does she like them? Nettie. Bless him. do have some daft animals, don't we, eh? Honestly, you should see Gunner chasing the ball. My goodness. It's like he slips on the carpet, so he has to come backwards, and then his legs are going 10 to the dozen to get him go forwards again. He is funny. Another nutter to add to the collection. Do you know what? I would not expect anything else. All our animals are nutters. That includes previous animals. I will say that. All a crazy bunch, mind you, just like us lot, really, isn't it? Nelly has to be the real Scots porridge oats, not it. Oh, only the best for that little girl. So, yep, I can imagine it is the original Scots porridge oats. Only the best for that little lady. Right, I'm not going to backstitch because we're going to be stitching that up. Okay, so, right, I'm going to bring you over to here. All right, so if you're not like Kirsty, you might want to close your eyes for a second, darling. Right, I'm going to move you. Sorry. There you go. It's easier than putting you. She only likes the best. Of course she does. Right, so I don't know if you can see the stitching on here. All right, so what I'm going to do is just this flap of excess. I'm just going to trim all the way round. And then we will do the next part. Make sure I'm actually cutting that and not stitching. So yeah, are you all, does it seem better now that I can move the camera around and you can see like exactly what I'm doing when I'm doing it? What do you reckon? Yeah? Eh? Eh? What's that? Well, I said to hubby when we changed it round, I said, do you know what? I said it'd be nice to like not have. I've still got garden equipment out here. It's just under the tables, and you can probably see the broom over there in the corner. But I ain't too fussed about that. Do you know what I mean? It's a broom. Most people have brooms in their sheds or, summer house, whatever you want to call it. But I feel a lot more comfortable now knowing that if the camera moves, it doesn't matter. Do you know what I mean? I know I mentioned this last week as well, but what are you going to see? There's a fridge, there's a bottle, there's some scrunchies. All right, there's the light filament and the broom, but do you know what I mean? It is a lot better. I completely agree with that, Nelly. Yeah, it feels a lot better to me as well. Because, like I say, I ain't stressing if the camera moves. I just don't like any more spiders coming in. That would be like really kind of good if they didn't keep making this their home. One of your time, I'm gonna give you mine. I think the worst you're going to see in here is my slippers. I do need a new pair. If I tell you a secret, will you keep it? What? Right, so there's one side done. It's a song. Well, I kind of gathered that. You should have seen the moth, Mimi. I thought about it. Do you know what? We had one of them in the house. Hawk moth. I had to get a cup round it and a bit of paper and take it out of the house. And it did. It looked like a mini bat when it was flying away. They're huge. They are huge things. We had one in here last week. It flew in while I was on live. But you can hear them like drop on the floor. Let them stay, Mrs. M, as long as you don't have arachnophobia. Well, no, not really. I don't like them, but I don't mind them. Just as long as they stay out of my way, I'll leave them alone. The second they start jumping all over me, that's when they're going to get dead. They're going to get squished. But yeah, little lady wanted to keep it. And I went, no, not happening. We're getting rid. But Mum, I went, you can't keep every animal that comes in the house. Yeah, they hide. Yeah. Fill in your water trap. Ah, you killed it for no reason. Yeah, it's just the lights they're attracted to. Honestly, if I'm out here of a night time and I leave that door open, one of them was dive bombing me the other night. Honestly, it's crazy. You'd think they'd know better. I forget what. Don't care, scared the Jesus out of me. Kaiser was like, Mum, why are you scared? Yeah. They do, don't they? Are you scared? It's just a flying thing. Let me eat it. Gunner the dappy. See, look, one's coming there. Can you see it? It's a little white one. Yeah. See, now it's going to dive bomb my head. If it dive bombs me, I'm kicking it. But it's the light. They're attracted to the light because it's one of them filament lights as well. Where is it? It's probably gone flying up to the light, silly pod. Yeah, if you want to. If you want me to, Kirst, I don't mind. Right, what's up? Here you go. No, these are the ones I bought originally. Oh, you're not up there, are you? Are you down here? All right, okay. Yeah, these are the ones I bought originally. It's the other ones that are in my basket at the moment that just don't cut. Is everything all right, Ange? Yeah, you sure? I'm good, just need to go. Okay, lovely. No problem at all. Thank you for popping in and modding for me, as usual, because you rock. Right, so I folded it over, okay, right sides facing together. And then for these top parts, right, so where am I? That's the top. So what we need to do is, I'm just trying to remember how it was on the other case. Right, so we've got a stitch down the sides here, and then, aha, come on, Mimi, wakey, wakey. Right, so down the sides first. Tell me why. Night night. No, so make sure it's all straight. I'll drop you a message, if not tonight, tomorrow, okay? Oh, I'm not too keen on these big ones. I don't know, I prefer the smaller ones, I think. And then what we're going to do with these corners is we join them up that way and then we stitch down there. Okay, so let's go back to the machine and do this. Kirsty, you might want to close your eyes again, lovey. Keep your hand on that camera just so that it doesn't move too much. There we go. Right, and then we're going to stitch up the sides here. I know, it's going all robot-y again, isn't it? Stream's delayed again. I do not know what is going on. I really don't know. Honestly. Do you know what? Let me turn off this music. Let me see if it's that. Right, I've turned off the music. My phone is linked to this internet out here, but it's not on. So I've turned off the Kindle. Hopefully, we'll see if that does it. Because if that does it, then I just won't have the Kindle on. Okay, now, yeah, we'll see how it goes, if it happens again or not. Cool. Right, so that's one side. Cut it. Bugger. We'll go round and we'll just do the other side straight after, because it's already been pinned, or clipped, I should say. Seems to be a bit thick going through, so we'll see how it goes. Make sure it's lined up. That would help, really, wouldn't it? Otherwise I'll have a wonky face. Wonky would not be good. There we go. Yep, all good, Nelly. No phone call tonight, my love, so it's all good. Right, so I'm going to go round the top first. Okay, so this is what I tried to show you earlier, but the camera was too far away. So we've got the holder here for the top. All right, you see the I don't know if you can see the markings. And then we done a little triangle at the top. So what we do is we fold the triangle and then we just stitch so that it is hemmed, but there's not too much bulky fabric on the top. So I'm going to do that straight away because I can see we are running a bit low on time. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. This week, Nettie, because everything's all finished now. No, then. Oh, you because I was doing all the candles, remember? But they's all done now. So it's all good. And then, or anything, just got to. No, it won't. Honest. Right, and then we're going to get to the end. And we're going to pull that little triangle out. Turn it round. This is probably the trickiest part, just to get this all lined up and, you know, attached sort of thing. No, you haven't forgotten what it was. Don't be daft. Yeah, see, she keeps ordering. Not my fault, man. Don't blame me. Blame Nelly. Yeah, and then we're going to go down the other side. Just make sure it's lined up. So we get a sort of straight line at the top there. Pull that little triangle as well. No, I said stay down. I won't buy it. Are you sure? I might. Right, and then we're going to stitch down that little triangle, the last little one. No, I said stitch it down, not you go under, and then the stitching not go over it. You silly thing. Thank you. There we go. So we pull that out carefully. It's not letting go of that thread again. So as you can see, we've now got hemmed parts, the little triangles at the top and the bottom. Okay, and that's for the handle. And then I'm going to do the side. So I've got it like this at the moment. Yeah, this is the side, this is the top, and these are the corners. So what we need to do, these middle parts, take one in each finger, pull it apart, and then stitch it together with that in the center. I'm going to have to cut that off because that is like 4 layers. So I'm going to cut that, and then we're just going to stitch along the top lines there. Okay, I'll just cut that a little bit, because you know what my machine's like. It's temperamental old. Well, I wouldn't say old either. It's younger than the other ones, but it's a temperamental little what's it. Doesn't like going through thick fabric. So we've just got to make sure that's lined up. Okay. And then where are you, you little what's it? You. See, at least you lot know that I'm Fred. The new people coming in would be like, what is she doing? Right, so we're going to run along that line that I made. Now I did backstitch that part. Right, here we go. This is going to be quite thick. Do not break, please. Thank you. See, you're a good machine. You didn't break. Well done. And it's going funky again, isn't it? Chop the excess off up here just so it ain't too bulky in the corners. Chop that into the bin, and then we're going to go over to the other side and do exactly the same on the other side. Okay? So we fold that together. And then we're going to run that under the machine. obviously make sure it's straight and you're not getting any of the other fabric caught underneath it, like for the rest of the cover. And that should be the last thing you need to do. So we put the foot down and turn it off. I'm going to cut these threads off and the excess to that bit I've just stitched. And then we should be able to stick it over the machine. There we go. So let's fold it in the right way, shall we? Da, 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 da. Ready? There's the handle up the top. Would probably be better if I took it out of here, wouldn't it? So you could see it a bit better. We're all done and mowed. Here we go. You see that? Sort of see that a bit better. And then we've got the sides. There. Now there's a bug in a rug. Exactly what I was thinking. Just got to lift it up to make sure it's back in there again. I know you're getting a bit beaten. That camera. There we go. That's a better. Oh, Snug. Would you like to see the top? There you go. So there's not much of this. I could have closed that a little bit more, but it's not too bad at all, I don't think. Right, I'm going to put you back up on the lappy, okay? Atmospheric shit, probably. Sorry. Nearly done. There you go. Right, let's grab that plug again. Plug her back in. Turn her off. Oh, sorted. You up? I think you have a dead Wi-Fi spot in that corner of the shed. Wouldn't surprise me. After I've done all this to try and make sure that, you know, everything will work a bit better, it wouldn't surprise me if I've got a dead spot. It's just sort of luck, isn't it, eh? It was fine last week though, wasn't it? Who was on? Kirsty, Nelly. I'm sure it was fine last week. Yeah, that was probably me moving the camera because you're sitting on top of this box. So of course the wire goes down the back, down here, around the back of the modem, and you sit on top of the box there. So it was probably just me. I'm out of sync now. No. Oh, Nettie, go on. Off you go. I'm done there anyway, mate. Go and have a rest, yeah? But thank you for popping on, because I really wasn't expecting you to. That looks quite nice on there. I'm quite pleased with that. Might have to shorten it a little bit because it comes down over the machine, but yeah, I quite like that. And now I know she's going to be nice and snug. Nettie, honestly, go, my lovely. Yeah, I'm just going to have a chat, have this cigarette, and then I'm gone myself. So go on. Covers his knees. Like that. True. Yeah, I suppose at least it'll protect the edges of the bottom if it does get moved about or whatever. Yeah, go on, go and rest. And thank you for coming on. Like I say, we wasn't expecting you today at all. And give that pupper a big snuggle from us when you pick him up tomorrow. But yeah, I like that. I really like that. She looks a lot better than that nasty old grey thing, doesn't she? I'll throw that away now. Unless anybody else would want a sewing machine cover, in which case I'll keep it for me. What do you call it? Okay, what's the word? What's the word? Pattern. That's the one. Nice one, Kirsty. I'm so glad you lot know me well. Ah, okay. Who's Ringo? I'm funny again now, isn't it? We've got no more tea left. Was guessing words. Ah, okay. I'll let you off then. He's a beddy whippet. A lurcher. He's love. Gorgeous. But yeah, definitely send me some pictures. Kaiser will be fine with him. No problems. You'll be fine. Why am I going slow again? Mm. Yay. And then I can pass some on to Nelly. Because she's dying to see the new pup. Oh, there we go. I've come back now, have I? I don't know where that moth's gone. It's hiding somewhere, I think. Best not be eating my fabric, I tell you. I have to put that roll somewhere else, I think, rather than leave it on the floor. But yeah, oh, and I also got a folder for my I said I needed a folder for my stabilizers for my embroidery machine. I got hubby picked up a bright pink one. Oh, what do you mean it's behind me? Behave. It's not though. That's just it. It's not. Tell you what, you're not the only one cracking up, girl. You know when you stretch, you stand up and you really stretch right across here, like a crack. And you looked. Yes, I know. I know, I know. Yeah, you're not the only one cracking up. Oh, hey, oh, Scott, I thought you went with Ange. Is she all right? Keep buffering. I don't know what's up with it tonight. It was fine last night. And you looked. I know. Is she all right? Yeah. Sorry, that's me. Irene. What's Irene? Yeah, she's good. Okay. I'll message her in a minute anyway. I have to find somewhere to put this. Wrap it around someone's head. That'll help. I'm messing. Oh, crappers. And it fell. Never mind. Right, I suppose I should let you lovely lot go, shouldn't I? Eh? But thank you for sticking around and popping on and watching me make this concoction. It's not a bad cover. I'll give it that. It's not a bad one. Hey, first time for everything. I might do the trousers next week. What do you reckon? Should we get them trousers done, shall we? I ain't trying them on camera though. You ain't gonna get me doing that. Yeah. We'll finish them off, I reckon. Right, so I will say thank you to everybody for coming along tonight and for joining in and for having a giggle. Mimi's releasing the hostages, right? She had to get something in there, didn't she? What are you like? Kirsty, you are my first backup. Definitely. Oh, Nettie. We missed you. It was weird having you here last, I tell you. Definitely weird. And it was only Circle and Pop. I know, right? Tell me about it. Freedom! Right, so I'm going slow again. I can see it. But I will say thank you to everybody who popped in. Even if you just sat there and watched, it is really appreciated. I will see you all again on Sunday. Run, Forrest, run. And we'll do the trousers next week, all right? So you can see them being finished off. I know. Well, I'll give you that, Nettie. But yeah, do have a lovely week, everybody. Okay. Stay safe. Take care of yourselves. Yeah. And I'll see you on Sunday. See you later. Over and out.